Alright, so today we have a first place Madolche deck profile. This is going to officially be my first video if I actually make a channel out of this. I've been meaning to do it for a very long time, but I'm also a very busy man, so I don't really have time to do this. But that being said, I have so many cards, I may as well while I'm at it. And this deck took first place against a pretty tough locals. It was only 4 rounds. Should have been 5, but it was only 4. And, it all worked out. I 2-0'd a lot of the competition. Uh, let's see. First round, I played against, what did I play against first round? Played against zombies, which actually can kind of shut this deck down from time to time in a weird way. But luckily I was able to, thanks to a card I main deck, I was able to play through his board game 1 and then get the 2-0 pretty easily. Another one I played against was Dinosaur, and he made some misplays. My favorite part about this deck is how little most people actually know about it, all the intricacies, and so you're able to take people by surprise quite easily. So I was able to 2-0 the Dinosaur player as well, even though he should have been able to win one of those games, that's for sure. Match 3, what did I play against? Played against Unchained. He actually did get one game on me, but that was thanks to the multiple hand traps he had in a row, in addition to deck lockdown in game 2. That was pretty clutch scenario for him, I must say. We got it all done, got the win. And then the last round, I played against Drytron with Preparation of Rights. Absolutely murked me game 1. Had unlimited negates, basically. I wasn't winning that shit. And then, oh yeah, we say shit on this channel sometimes too, because right now I don't give a fuck about being demonetized. Makes no difference to me. I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this for my own personal satisfaction and because I like to play the fucking game. But if I'm sure if these actually do get popular and I do start making money off of it one day, then then I'll start to suck it up and start tap dancing for these people because I need my money. So do what we all do and wind up sacrificing who I am just to turn a buck. But with that being said, let's show the damn deck. So 3 Madeline. She's their Stratos of the deck. If you're smart, you should probably affect Veiler or Ash her to start, because if anyone who knows this deck at all knows that the biggest problem is that it bricks like no tomorrow. But you get one starter and you resolve it, you are probably getting there. So you want to take care of her. But that being said, you also want to take care of Penixis. Ridiculous card. I love when they negate it because you can still, XYZ, you can do other things. In the match against Unchained, he actually negated this effect, and then I attempted to summon again. He torrential tributed my field, so I couldn't make the Tiramisu. So I was like, okay, no biggie. I Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 engrave. He uses his Chainlink 3, his Unchained monster. I chained the Gamma. It was able to resolve because he negated the Penixis, and that was able to get me the game. This is another very hand-trappable card, is this Angeli. Any of these 3 get you there. The rest are either just bricks or pseudo starters like the 2 Hoot Cake. But with that being said, it really didn't brick too much, only twice, and I was able to get to a starter and hold them off long enough. So these cards, they do their job. Message Gelato, he sucks. He's a brick. She sucks too. But the thing about the cards that suck is they always have their purpose, even if it's just as an extra body, which I use this to go into a Tiramisu. So the Madolche cards, the standard 14, they all worked out. And part of the reason why they worked out is this card. This card's awesome. Every time I think about taking it out of this deck, I see why I like it again. This card's great in this format. Right now, I absolutely enjoy it. Whenever I draw this, though, I want to, jump off a bridge. Last hand trap, Ghost Belle. I don't even like her, but she actually did come up today. The only reason I play her is for Small World. Same reason I play this guy. But with that being said, he's kind of a clutch card too, especially if you lose the dice roll and then he winds up going, second. This card could get you out of some jams, and it's a great Small World target, which we got right here. It's pretty awesome. You could even use, Gamma or Driver with Small World. Banish Pankratops because he's got 0 defense, and then you get your any of your Madolche monsters. Small World is probably this deck probably utilizes it better than almost any other deck. It's absolutely necessary now because now instead of just 9 starters, you technically get like 12. So I highly recommend running it. Drawing it without any monsters at all also sucks. But hey man, gotta do what you gotta do. Last minute replacement, and I'm glad I did. It used to be what was it? The Forbidden Chalice. This card right here. This is what it was. This is what I put in right before the tournament. I'm glad I did. This card's the shit. It literally is so... It's always been the most resourceful card, and it still is to this day. Love this card too. Wish I could have the room right now. Maybe I'll figure it out. Now, here's the biggest thing. So, I've been playing Madolche for a long time. I enjoy the deck. Even before a lot of the other cards came out. It's an old deck. But with that being said, I took a little hiatus from it, and part of the reason is because I didn't have Prosperity. Well, it's been a whole year, and I still don't have fucking $300 to blow on Prosperity. Very soon, though. Maybe. But, so instead, I saw a list that ran 2 Extravagance instead, and I said, you know what? 2 seems like the perfect number. Didn't resolve once today. Never saw it. But every now and then it does, and you'll get to a starter, or you don't, and then you still lose. And sometimes you do get to a starter, but you banish all of your copies of your cards, so it doesn't even matter. One of. I'm so glad I made this. I'm not getting Mystic Mind on fucking game 1, and I don't even care that much because this deck can handle it. But still, this card comes in clutch. It takes care of problems. You got a problem? Dust it away. 2 of these. Used to play 3 all the time. Now I think 2 is the perfect ratio. You're pretty much always searching this spell or trap first off of any of your spell or trap searcher effects. Then you got the Ticket. Ticket came in clutch, especially the last match. Chateau. This card fundamentally kind of breaks the game. This whole deck kind of fundamentally breaks the game in a way. But you know what? It's Madolche for you. Then the only other hand trap, 3 Imperm, 2 Promenade. Also in that list that I saw running the Extrav, they were using Madolche Knights. This card actually, I'm keeping it in the main. It is good. It won me a game against the Drytron player. And I did not think I was going to win that fucking match. So, I would not change anything in here, really. Extra deck. Literally 3 of every single one of the Madolches because we play Extravagance because we broke boy up in here. If you can't tell by the mismatching rarities. And then this engine, Gaia Charger, Sky Thunder, Omega. Omega came up in my last match. That was pretty awesome. This comes up every so often, and when it does, it's sick because you can literally stack Pudding Sis on top of any of your other Madolches, and you can get a Zeus with multiple sends off of its effect, which is cool. Side deck, Twin Twister, sided it in against zombies, never came up. Goes in, sided it in against Unchained, never came up. Never sided this in, never sided this in. Sided this in, never got to go off. Pissed me off, kept going to 4 summons, but wouldn't go to the 5th. Come on, man, just commit. I even got Nibiru'd a few times today, but, it wasn't a big deal because I checked my bases, and people don't know how to Nibiru this deck correctly. And even if they do, I still had follow-ups. And then I'm missing a sleeve, so 2 token collector. It's cool. They're nice. They didn't come up. thanks for checking out my deck profile. I enjoyed it. I'm going to play it again in an even bigger locals. And hopefully we can take home another placing finish, because I love how I performed today. I'd love to get my hands on some prosperities. But like I said, we ain't monetized up in this bitch, because this is the first video of what's to come. So yeah, we'll maybe someday we'll be able to afford it once I make it big on this this platform called YouTube. I'll tell you what. A little about me. I'm an interesting person. I got an interesting life. I'll tell you more as I make more videos and if like people actually watch them and shit. But as you can see, I have a lot of cards. I have a lot of decks. I have a lot of fucking deck profiles I can make. And I love variety. I love testing all these decks out. So, you know, it's a good time. So maybe we'll make more. Have a good night, guys. Bye.